What's up, guys, and welcome to the Real Things Podcast. If you are new here, welcome. For those of you who are returning, you don't know how the thing go, kindly leave a like on the video on your way in, guys, and let us meet in the comment section. So guys, today we are going back into the Kenya diaspora. You don't know how we do it. It's Nyabohanse for you once again. All right, before I go any further, guys, please, if you would like to help this channel grow, hit that subscribe button. Also, there are links in my description. You can make purchases. If you make purchases, I in return get a commission. That's a great way to support the channel. You don't know how the thing go. Anyway, guys, as I mentioned earlier, that we are going into the Kenya Africa diaspora once more. This topic of village scamming incidents is never seeming to go away. I am kind of wary of talking about it, but it keeps popping up. It's like every time you push it away and you think it's behind you, bam, something happens. So I'm seeing a video where Gitanita Senior spoke yesterday. He appeared on a program with one of the creators, and he spoke a lot about the issues ongoing in the village with donors and creators, content creators, because it seems as if mainly the content creators of Nyabohanse are the ones that are approached and asked to do charity work, allegedly. Gitanita spoke about a wide range of things, from the behavior pattern of some YouTubers. I mean, they didn't want to say it, but I know they were talking about Ayamaro, but that's cool and all right, because we don't know how the story goes. Also, he spoke about the issue, as I said, pending issue with the donors and the creators. He also spoke about the issue ongoing with Ayamaro's uncle, and lo and behold, Gitanita was the one who actually, I thought it was, because the voice sounded very familiar when I heard it. He was the one who actually like, I want to say orchestrate, but maybe it's not a good word right now. Orchestrate the whole idea. Yes, he was the one behind the whole idea of Uncle Ibrahim, subject never going away, Uncle Ibrahim, Marwa's uncle, who came out a few days ago on social media. Well, Gitanita Senior was the one who orchestrated the whole thing for him to come out and seek help, because Uncle Ibrahim went to Gitanita Senior. Now, guys, put that behind. Back to what I was saying. Gitanita spoke about this scamming issues in the village yesterday, and Chef Matiko also came out to put in his 2-piece today. We all know that person in question, 2 people in question, Fellow the Boy and second Mike Ventures. Mike Ventures appears to be, with the Mike Ventures story, appears to be hotter, because quite a few people are coming out now to targeting Mike Ventures and making accusations about him using the money to do other things other than what he was asked to do, which is to build properties, so on and so forth. Well, I've seen properties completed. We see it, toilets, houses. So I'm not really sure what else he was supposed to do, and really how was he supposed to get along his life while you know, actually devoting himself, and he's a family man. I really don't know how would he, or if he was supposed to do anything else other than completing the projects. which he came online and showed. He had it in a video. YouTube pulled the video. I'm not swearing for anybody, but what I'm saying is that sometimes, you know, when before us as bystanders like to talk, sit on the sideline and judge, and when you get there, you yourself and you're placed in a position, you really do not know what to do, how to execute. Leave it at that. So Gitanita spoke on that, and Chef Matiko's vlog, video that he came out with, is kind of like an echo from what I was saying in a sense the other day, that before you venture off into these donations, before you venture off as an overseer, as a overseas person, tongue-tied, as an overseas person who has no clue of what goes on in the village, who these villagers are, what their life's supposed to be like, so on and so forth. As somebody who lives on the outside and you have no clue what goes on and you're willing to donate, I was saying the other day that you need to, you know, dig into these people's lives a little bit more, because you don't want to know that you want to let me just fix this thing, that you want to, you really wholly and solely want to donate to somebody, a family or so, and lo and behold, you send your money off to do a project and this person run off. So I would advise you guys to dig into these people before, do some background checks, you know, befriend somebody, even take a trip, go around as a tourist and see what it is, ask some questions, or you seek out registered charity organizations. And look, Mike Ventures is registered, and yet for all he's blamed. So who are you guys going to trust? What are you guys going to do? What I'm telling you, sometimes when outside influences come in and dig up, make the water, oh my god, I'm sorry guys, when you have outside influence and the water gets very muddy, I'm so sorry, the camera doing the dirty dance, and the water gets very muddy, you find instance where you're gonna find instance where people are going to be literally blamed for things. I'm saying this, I'm trying to think while I say people are going to be blamed for things that, you know, sometimes they cannot give evidence of, because in this situation with Mike Ventures, some of the receipts, as he was saying, like the MoneyGram, Western Union receipts, he's not able to lay hands on these things, which if you're a charity, you know, sometimes people don't want to use bank transfer, but to be transparent and to have your document, your in case of there's an investigation or the government decides to step in, you need to have all of this thing. Like, this is the age of technology. Nobody's perfect, and a lot of people want to do it the old-fashioned way. They don't want to do wire transfer because sometimes they themselves don't want to go into the bank, so on and so forth, and they prefer to lay on the bed, use their smartphone, even though you can do it, if you're, especially if you're an American, you can do it the same way, wire transfer. But there are a lot of stipulations when you're doing wire transfer. There are a lot of red tapes, especially when it comes to money laundering, so on and so forth, when you're doing bank transfers. But Mike Ventures, I'm saying you have a bank account that is according to your video, there's a bank account that is registered under your business. Okay, let me leave that. So Chef Matiko was saying all of that, basically like what I said before. Know these people, know who you're donating, who you're asking to be the manager of your project that you're donating to, and do a background check before you go forward, because people are getting blamed. And let them know if they will be paid for their services. It's a service. It's a service. And in today's life, you cannot get up and say you're going to go do charity work, and when you're done, who's going to feed your family? Because you're using those hours. So are you going to be paid for the charity work? Charity work is basically free. But what happens in real time when you're going into these third world countries and you know that it's a situation where if somebody probably don't plant maize, or they don't have a few cows and goats, they don't eat. Yeah, so they have to be like sustainable in some way by planting and rearing animals. And if they don't have that choice, and you go in and you can offer them something, or why are you going to give them $100 and tell them to use that $100 for the project? How would they survive? So you have to be clear, and whoever is involved in these kind of projects has to be clear. As even Gitanita Senior was saying the same thing, that, you know, so basically it boils down to this. People were donated, monies were donated to people before. People ask and some didn't. And the ones who didn't ask, where is my share? They are the ones that are getting blamed now, based on the fact that other people say that they've been donating, others saying, yes, I donated, and everybody end up donating into the one project. And some people are, whoever gets these monies are not able to really fully say what was theirs, what percentage was theirs, and what wasn't. Guys, we're gonna watch a little bit of Chef Matiko's video on our way out, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Please don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, and there are links in my description. Please, if you make a purchase, that's a great way to actually support the channel and yeah, help me to grow. See you guys on the next one. Bye.
I was the first guy in Nyabuhanse to open the YouTube, but there is this guy who is Marwa, who is a very good friend of mine, a supportive guy to a lot of people back in the village. So we are, I can say I'm one of the pioneers who brought YouTube in the village, right? Because back then Marwa was in Colombia. So I can say he started his in 2016 and mine was early 2017. Since some people use this platform in a good way and some in a bad way, or some to their own benefits, probably I can say me, I use my YouTube for my own benefits, which is very good, you know. Some try to use other people for their own benefits. So this is what I want to talk about, which is really raising an alarm in the village, and it will make all fishes in the village, you know, there is a saying in Swahili that says samaki moja akioza wote wameoza. That means when one fish is rotten or is rot, all of the fish in the water are rot. I don't know if you want I'm just trying to pass the message. So I saw some people forwarded me some certain videos from the village. Alarming. We've been seeing a lot of videos about scams in the village, which is not good. Personally, I am imagined if somebody scams me, you know, some people think that when you are in the US, where you are in Europe, money you just walk here, you collect money. You just walk there, you collect money. You just go from on the tree and shake the tree and money comes down. Some people don't know really that people really work hard for this money. Message to the donors, please, before you donate money, just know I talked about this long time ago. Before you donate money, please, if it's not for personal use, like you are sending this, you're donating this money to Matiko, you're donating this money to Nasto, you're donating this money to somebody else, if it's not for him, you are using him to donate it to another person, because this guy, for example, let me just talk about me. If you don't know about me, if you've not, please be asking people from the village. There's some people who are good in the village, and there are some people who are trying to be good. You know, just ask. Just, you know, if you type Nyabuhanse village, you can see a lot of videos. So just try and do research in the, you know, to see who you are donating money to.